Hi guys! So today I'm going to be showing you a makeup look that I have been doing pretty much every day this month so far. And I know you're probably thinking, Jessie, we're only 8 days into March. What's so special about that? Well, I'm the type of person that tends to get bored very easily with looks. So it's very rare for me to wear a makeup look more than maybe 2 or 3 days in a row. I like to switch things up. I like to be different. So the fact that I've been wearing this look for 8 days straight says something about the look. So it's very, very simple. It's just using the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. So I'm just going to go right ahead and get started. Hopefully you enjoy this look. What I always do is start out by priming my eyes with MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. And I just put that on my finger and apply it to my eyelids. And all this does is it kind of mutes out the veins from showing through my eyeshadows, and it also just kind of helps my eyeshadows last all day. So that's the first step. Taking my Naked Basics palette and my Sigma eye shading brush, this is the E55, I'm going to go into this color right here called Walk of Shame. And I'm just going to apply that all over my lids right where I just put that paint pot. Easy peasy. Okay. Next, I'm going to take my Soho brush here. It's just a crease brush, and I'm going to go into this shade called Naked 2. It's right here. And I'm going to apply this into my crease, and this is going to be sort of like a transition color. It's going to help me blend everything together later. It's not going to make much of a difference to the eye look right now, to the way it looks, but it is a huge help later. So I'm just applying this into my crease really, really quickly. And that's it. Taking that same exact brush, I'm going to go into Faint, this medium brown shade here, and I'm just going to dot it in there. It takes so little. This is a very pigmented shade. And I'm going to place this right on top of where I just put Naked 2, right in my crease. Using windshield wiper motions to apply it. A little bit more. And you can see that it's really starting to add dimension to this look. Same on the other eye. I'm going to take my Sigma tapered blending brush, this is the E40, with nothing on it, and it's shedding like crazy, but I'm going to use this just to blend that color out along the edges. Okay. Using my Sigma pencil brush, this is the E30, I'm going to go into that faint color, that's that medium brown right there, and I'm just going to apply this to my lower lash line. So there's that. Next, going to go back in with my Sigma eye shading brush, the E55, and I've just wiped it clean, and I'm going to go into this shade right here called Venus. It's the only satin shade in the palette. The rest of them are matte. And I'm just going to apply this to my inner corners as well as my brow bone for a highlight. There you can see the eyeshadows. That's it. That's the whole eyeshadow look. I'm just going to apply some liner, and I'm going to use my Mica Beauty Cosmetics Black Gel Eyeliner. I got this in my February Ipsy bag. And I'm just going to apply this using the small angled brush from e.l.f. With this eyeliner, I find that it's best to use an angled brush over like a pointed brush, because this is incredibly creamy and it tends to go everywhere, so I really like the precise line of the angled brush. I'm just going to apply this to my lower lash line, or upper lash line, and wing it out a little bit. And hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing, but I have to get really close to the mirror to do my liner, so if I'm out of frame, I apologize. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick, you guys. So there's that liner done. And I'm going to move on to the other eye, and I'm going to try to make them as even as possible. I can never get them perfect, but I settle for close enough, you know? Oops. That could have been a disaster. There's that liner. Just going to even them up a little bit now, hopefully without messing up too horribly badly. Winged liner, I find, is really just trial and error, figuring out what works best for you. If you guys want me to do an entire video on how I do my winged liner, I totally can, but you pretty much just saw. I just kind of go with it and hope for the best. I'm just going to use that same liner and apply it to my lower waterline. Just the outer kind of third. And that just kind of helps connect everything together. So that's it for the liner. I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm using my e.l.f. mechanical eyelash curler. Just give it a quick curl. Really wakes up the eye to have curled lashes. And I'm going to apply my mascara, which is the L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes in black. This is one of my favorite mascaras. I think I've talked to you guys about this mascara before. I really, really like it. Sadly, it's almost gone. It's about time to be replaced very, very soon. Trying to get every last bit of it that I can. Oh, look what I did. You see that? I haven't done that in a long time. clean that up a little bit. Okay, so next I am just going to brush through my brows with a little spoolie here. It's just one from e.l.f. This is their professional eyelash and brow wand. Excuse me, you guys. Oh. I'm just going to brush through them really quickly. And I'm going to fill them in. I'm going to use my e.l.f. eyebrow kit in medium. And I'm going to use this brush. This I got in my Coastal Scents mystery box, so if you saw that video, you've seen this brush. This is the C215 angled brow brush. It's a little teeny tiny short one, but I find that it works really, really well. So I'm just going to go into the darker gel side here. It's what I use to fill in my brows. I know it's not everybody's preferred method, but that's what I do. And I'm just going to start filling in the sparse areas. Using really, really light strokes. Again, this is just what I do. Okay. And the other one too. And then I just like to go back through with my spoolie and brush them out a little bit, make them look a little bit more natural. You don't want any super harsh lines or anything. You don't want people to know you're drawing your eyebrows, right? At least I don't. Okay, and then I'm just going to brush through them really quickly with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. This is just a sample that I got from Ulta, and I'm really, really liking it. I usually use my e.l.f. one, but so far I'm really liking this one. I'm just going to brush through with those, and that's basically just hairspray for your brows. It's going to make sure that your brows stay where you want them to be, not all over the place. I have unruly brows. They tend to kind of have a mind of their own, so a little bit of brow gel keeps them in check. Lets them know who's boss, if you will. So those are the brows done. They're looking a little interesting today, but you know what? I'm going to go with it. So that is the eye look and the brows done. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of blush. I'm going to use the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Doll Face. Just looks like this. It's a gorgeous pink. Oh, it's looking crazy bright on camera. And a little bit of this blush goes a long way. It's super pigmented. Just going to apply that using my e.l.f. complexion brush. Just looks like this. And I'm just going to put that on the apples of my cheeks. Just kind of using the viewfinder of my camera as a mirror. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. But it's a pretty flush of pink, don't you think? Blending out a little bit. Okay. I'm going to just use that same brush and apply a little bit of bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer, the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in Sunny. That's a mouthful. Just looks like this. Very, very neutral, natural looking glow for me. And I'm just going to apply that to the hollows of my cheeks. Down my chin. My temples and my forehead. No real rhyme or reason to this. I think that looks pretty good. Don't mind my crazy hair, you guys. I haven't fixed it yet today. Okay. That's that. Super, super easy. I'm going to do a little bit of highlighting too. This is the e.l.f. Baked Bronzer in Pinktastic, but it's totally, totally a highlight shade. Very, very pretty. And I'm going to apply that with my e.l.f. blush brush. And there's no mirror in this, so I'm just going to grab my bronzer here and apply this to the tops of my cheekbones. And you can see immediately what a huge difference that makes. Well, I can see it. I don't know if you can see it. And I'm going to apply it to the tops of my brow bone too. And down my nose. What the hell? Okay, so that is the face all done. Obviously I already have foundation on. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm just going to apply the lips now. I'm going to use this Revlon Color Burst Lip Butter in Strawberry Shortcake. I have been loving doing this neutral eye with the winged liner and then putting a bright pop of pink on my lips. It's just what I've been doing. So, such a pretty pink, I think. I rhymed. And a little bit of gloss. This one is the e.l.f. Jumbo Lip Gloss Stick in the color Pink Umbrellas. It's not super, super, super glossy, but it's going to take this pink to the next level, you know? So there we go. That is the finished look, you guys. What do you think? I really like it. Like I said, I have been literally wearing this look every day of March so far. It's just really, really easy, quick, simple, but really, really pretty, I think. So, I know that I just did a neutral look on my channel here recently, and now I've just done a second neutral look, but I just did get a request not too long ago to do a brighter look using the Mariposa palette from Urban Decay, so I'm definitely going to do that. If you have any requests, videos you'd like to see, go ahead and leave me a comment down below and let me know, because I'd be happy to do anything you want me to do. That's what I'm here for. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you will give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I'd love to have you back. Yeah. Bye, everybody.